music has a way of transcending, you know, chasms and differences, and at CBST, I mean, you really feel that people are singing with you. They're so present, whether they are singing or they're just, you know, listening. The energy is so intense.
I feel the music is the soul of the services.
There's a particular love of music here. It kind of defines who we are as a congregation. When we come together and we sing Shalom Aleichem, we have our arms around each other, it says we're home.
In some ways, the church environment that they're worshiping in now is too reverberant and too lush and really not suited to the kind of choral presentation that they do there.
This is a beautiful church, but it's very echoey, and so things get lost, words get lost.
We've struggled with sound issues from the beginning here. Ongoing, any of you who've, you know, gone on Friday nights, can you hear? No, we can't hear.
There are things that unexpectedly happen. Sometimes it's an entertaining moment that are not supposed to be entertaining, like a Spanish radio turning on in the middle of Hashkivenu. It's really not the best time to start listening to, you know, salsa.
We've been working on this project starting from 2007. It means that we really know the congregation and we really know what they need.
My sense was that this was a group of people that was more sincere about their desires for what they do inside this space than any other client I've worked with before. That they had a real sense of purpose and mission that was so well developed and so well understood.
Having a room full of Jews, many of whom are gay, singing the same thing, I find very moving.
Threshold Acoustics is a Chicago-based firm, and we're lucky to get to work with ARO. They came up with a few ideas and we gave them a few ideas of this is kind of what we're going for. And then they took it off and they, you know, went back and tinkered around with it, did a bunch of studies and developed this beautiful concrete form that which we took back to our offices. We analyzed it, we said, well, this is how we imagine it's going to perform.
Threshold told us that we needed something with mass, something big and with mass. And as architects, of course, we were like, well, concrete is big and has mass, like we love concrete. And so the challenge is finding the material that works acoustically, but then also finding a way to make it beautiful.
It should be ideal for both singing, for playing instruments. We hope to have a concert series that will take place in the space.
The sanctuary as we've designed it is a really intimate feeling space. Only 6 rows back on the ground floor, the mezzanine is right there when you're on the stage. It's going to feel like this really active and intimate space, and it's acoustically going to perform that way.
Being in New York, you're always a little bit challenged on space. Everything's a little tight, and so the one thing about this site was the fact that it wasn't as tall as you might want it to be, and so we were looking for ways to allow the room to get more reverberant, to be more supportive of the sounds you make inside of it.
In this new space, the sound is not going to go into the ether. Our sound will be contained. We can hear each other, we can feel each other's neshamot, our souls.
The new space, since it's going to have such a fine acoustic, is going to allow us to have more combinations of instruments, more interesting placement of voices, bigger chorus if we want to. It means we can book outside events, we can have concerts. We often go elsewhere for our other events. We can have them right at home now.
Anything's possible. When you have beautiful sound and you have great musicians to work with, and you have incredible rabbis like we do, I mean, what could be better?